I really chose Southern Miss because it was that really cute campus that you saw on your way to Fort Walton Beach every summer on our way to vacation. You come under the railroad trellis and you look to the right and there's the stadium, and I thought it was adorable. I arrived at Southern Miss knowing full well I want to go somewhere with my work. I want to travel. I want it to be exciting. I want to try and make a difference in people's lives. I was so energized and ready for the future, but I had no idea what that job might be. I found broadcast journalism because I had a job on the campus, and the supervisor that I worked for's husband was chairman of radio, TV, and film. And Professor Hall would come in to take his wife to lunch and say, "What are you majoring in this week?" And I'd be anthropology, sociology, I don't know. And he finally said to me, "Natalie, why don't you consider journalism? You have so many interests and you enjoy writing and you say you want to work to make a difference in the world. Why not journalism?" And I said, "Why not?" I said, "But do I have to get rid of my accent?" Which I did. This is not the way I talk. When I was at Southern Miss, I had serious doubts that I would ever be hired as a news reporter. That just seemed like such a far-fetched idea. I tried out for the on-campus TV show, and we were reporters and anchors. We had to be the director. We had to tote the gear around, do stories on campus. It was very hands-on at Southern Miss, and I took my tape that I made from my experience on campus to a Memphis newsroom, which was a pretty big market, and showed them my tape to try to get a job. And within 10 seconds of looking at my tape, the news director hit eject and said, "You have as much experience as the people I have working for me who've been here 5 years." I go, "Well, go Southern Miss." I didn't know. I didn't know I was getting that much great experience. You know, you look back, you were what, 18, 19 years old when you found your major, and here I am 30 years later still working in it, and it still fascinates me. I've had the most fascinating career and the most fascinating experiences, and it all started in Hattiesburg.